tuning in for some movie reviews. Film flickers of movie reviews. Let's hear those movie reviews. Film flickers of movie reviews. And action.
Hello Flickers, and today we've just got back from watching Deadpool.
So good. I think a lot of the worries that people have is the way that Fox has dealt with other franchises before, and I think that's what our worries were coming into this. There was a lot of hype, and there was a lot of expectation for this, and we were thinking that it probably wasn't gonna meet that. So we went in pretty low, didn't we? We were kind of just
the hype's been building up a little bit because of the trailers. They've been very clever with their teasers and their trailers, and so the hype
marketing has been awesome.
The hype has been building up slightly, but there was always that underlying idea that Fox really do know how to screw up a franchise.
and just God, so badly.
But no worries here. This is a no spoiler review.
Yeah.
So we'll just give you our feelings on the film, and my basic feeling is right from the top is that it is one of the best superhero films I've ever seen.
It is, and it is Deadpool. It is.
Oh yeah.
I know you have to listen to the marketing and all that stuff, but honestly, it is Deadpool. Everything you could think of that you're going to get from a normal comic flipping through and stuff, you get. I think the only thing they've missed from the character is the schizophrenia, and that's it. But you can kind of see the bits where he was talking to himself, but it's not dealt with like it is in the comic books, whereas there's distinct personalities. But other than that, it's an incredibly faithful interpretation. The main thing, the thing that everyone was really worried about, was the fourth wall breaking. And they cope with it perfectly. They don't overdo it, but it is obvious when it happens. And some really special fourth wall breaking moments as well.
There are.
Very special ones. And it just... Ryan Reynolds was the perfect Wade Wilson. And we did see that from Wolverine Origins. And we wanted that. As soon as we saw that character, we were like, yes! And the whole fan base, the reason why we all got very angry about the end of Wolverine Origins was because it completely volte-fast the whole character, and it was just like, no, that's not what we're after. So Ryan Reynolds has been able to play this absolutely just perfectly. He is Deadpool.
It is. It's he doesn't just play Deadpool perfectly. He plays Wade Wilson perfectly.
Yeah.
And you get the two sides, because you get most of the origin story, and it is followed faithfully. There's a few changes here and there, but they make sense, and they don't detract from the story. But Ryan Reynolds does a great job of portraying both sides of that. So the ill and injured mercenary, all the way up to the schizophrenic, insane serial killer, basically.
There's some real... With superhero films, you do obviously get this whole thing where you think you're just going to get a really two-dimensional sort of character, and you get the whole tropes that everything comes through. But with this, because it's Deadpool, they are there, but they're pointed out, and it's like they're not forgiving in anything at all. Even just some of the lines. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you get from the trailers as well. And if you think of that theme and the way that it's dealt with in the trailers, you are going to get that throughout the whole film. It is just brilliantly done. The comedy timing is fantastic. They did market this as a Valentine's film, and I tell you what, I don't think you could go wrong with making this into a Valentine's film, because it is really good, and there's some beautiful emotional moments. And you get that, but it's comedy the whole way through, and it's... The whole theatre was laughing the whole time, and we were all laughing at the same bits.
All laughing and clapping as well, because there are some utterly supreme parts. This film takes a shot at almost everything. It takes a shot at Marvel properties, it takes a shot at Marvel properties that are done by other production companies, it takes a shot at DC characters, and it doesn't hold back. It really doesn't hold back.
And even the production company that actually made it.
Yeah, and themselves, they do not let themselves out as well. And at the beginning, actually, from the beginning of the film, when the intro starts up, you can see immediately the kind of humour, and they let no one off.
Yeah. It is. I forgot about that. That was so brilliant. The opening title sequence was just brilliant. Each thing that came up was just brilliant, and everyone laughed. Every singer.
Some of the good things. The fight scenes are incredible. They're so over the top and action packed, but it feels really tight as well. It's incredibly well done. The acting was top notch. There were some incredible performances across the board. I don't think I can think of a weak one at all. It was good. The mix of bad guys and good guys was good as well. The bad guys genuinely felt like they were sadistic bad guys. They didn't feel like they were just some kind of token villain stuck in there.
Yeah, they weren't. Although we didn't find out too much about them, which just means that we can. If you want to research the characters or something, you can. But I think that there wasn't anything sort of just like bad guyish that you normally get from Fox, especially. Just this whole kind of real two-dimensional. They're just evil. They were just. It was something different. It wasn't the fact that they were bad guys, because the Deadpool is a bad guy effectively. You know, he's a mercenary, so he does bad things. Yeah, he's an anti-hero. Yeah, I think that's right. And so you kind of get that from these guys as well. They're not anti-heroes, but they're not just evil chuckling.
They're not pantomime bad guys.
They're not pantomime villains at all.
They're ruthless. And that's it. I mean,
and
that's
sadistic
it.
as well, I would have said. Because Ajax, who's in it, the British bad guy, was brilliant. He was so subtle with his sadistic sort of nature.
I guess for me, some bad parts. Some of the CGI kind of gets in the way every now and again. Not incredibly, there are just some bits that don't look as good as other bits, and it gets in the way of the whole thing. The humour is fantastic, but it really does kind of scrape across the annoying line a few times, where certain scenes go on a little too long. But I mean, these are really nitpicky things that I genuinely have to nitpick to find some bad things in this film.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I mean, it's a struggle to try and find something really bad. But it wasn't. Yeah, I think it's just the CGI you notice, but I think it's a flicker. Like you just kind of notice that something's not quite right.
It's just a
few occasions. It doesn't give you enough time to really sort of like come out of it.
It's all fast.
It's just straight into
the film was such an action-packed and fast film. You don't. It's just a few of the things with like Colossus and stuff. Just occasionally he doesn't look as real as he possibly should do.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, it's not so bad you could actually call it a problem for the film, because the film's good.
But I do like the fact they actually keep them in the metal form as well.
Yeah,
like
they don't try to switch between
one or the other, and I like that. Yeah, I think that's very true to the character. So I like that's really, really good. And the Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead is.
Come on, we've got to mention that. That was amazing. Come on.
I mean, the actress plays it perfectly. She's
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor. That's a joke that's in the film that you'll see when you go to watch it. But the actress is so understated. She just kind of she just play it like a teenager, like a moody teenager, and she has her little quips, and she has a back talking to the other characters, and it's really good. And the effect, I mean, the effect of her power is really well done.
So to actually have that character make something decent out of it, and hopefully to be able to see it again in something else, I think will be
definitely hope that she turns up in either an X-Men or Deadpool
or another franchise.
Or another franchise. Yeah, I mean there's other franchises in that area that are coming up. The point, because in the UK this is down as a 15 certificate, and people may look at that and think, oh, I'm not going to show much. Let's just say it is very very heavily against the upper bound of a 15. There is nudity.
It is hitting that ceiling so hard.
It really is
so hard.
There is nudity. There is rude behaviour. There is violence out the wazoo. It's definitely an adult film.
There's proper blood.
Yeah, proper blood. It is definitely an adult film. There is.
Yeah.
They have not held back.
No, not at all. And it's so awesome and kind of really refreshing to kind of get that as well. The only thing that's really ever been similar to the kind of level that you've got. Actually, this has completely raised the bar with the level, actually, because Daredevil, I think, was the closest we ever got to kind of that kind of violence, and then I suppose with Jessica Jones, you got the kind of the sex kind of part of it, you know, going over sort of like the 18 barrier and stuff. But this, even though it was a 15, probably raised the bar on both of those, to be honest. You know, and it was just, yeah, it really did kind of just blow me away. And I love that the fact that the suit was absolutely spot on.
Oh, the suit was brilliant. The costumes actually were great all over.
Even Colossus, and I love
Colossus
the fact that
and Negasonic Teenage Warhead when she burned out her outer goes and she had her costume. It was very, very nice callback to the.
Well, it was very much. It was the first class one.
Yeah.
And I think that was brilliant because then they're kind of giving the nod to which of the X-Men films has been the best lately. Yeah, you know. But it is just it's so good to kind of have those little nods back as well. And yeah, there are so many fourth wall breakings and mentions of other franchise films and other characters and actors that are in there as well. And you do get them. You'll get it as soon as they say certain names and stuff. It's hard because you laugh so hard that you kind of miss the next bit. So I'll definitely have to go back and go and see it again.
I mean, you already got it from what we've been saying. Go and see this film. You will not be disappointed. It is. I mean, it's got to be up there as one of the best interpretations of a comic book yet. And Deadpool was a hard property to get right, and they aced it. I mean, this is the director's first film, and you would not believe it from watching it.
But yeah, highly recommend it, and please go and see it. It is well worth going to the cinema to watch. It's brilliant.
Well, thanks for watching the video. Cool. We hope you enjoyed it.
Bye, Flickers.
Bye. Thanks for watching the video, and if you did like it, then please hit the like button, and if you want to see more from us, then please hit subscribe.
And don't forget to leave a comment below, and if you've got any suggestions for films that we should be reviewing in the future, please leave us a nice little message. Oh, and check out our previous videos.